Hi, this is Bailey Ellis, and welcome to my digital portfolio. Starting here, we have table of contents, which are always a blessing because I like to stay organized. Starting with professional learning experiences, I'll read a little snippets throughout this, but so throughout the teacher preparation journey, I've had different professional learning experiences that, including working with very great mentors to help and show me how to do a lot of things. So, um, during internship, I got to observe, different diverse classroom environments. Um, I could help during lesson planning, doing small group, especially working as a paraprofessional. I did a lot of small group things. Um, I also did a lot of reflecting because if not, you don't know where to help yourself improve, and that's a huge thing. Um, so just being able to do that helps you design, assessments. You get to manage the learning environment better. You engage students and adapting instruction, and having feedback from students is a big thing too, because I like knowing how students enjoyed their learning or not. Facilitation philosophy. Um, so pretty much, you know, learning should be student centered, accessible, and empowering. Students really enjoy feeling like they have a say in how they learn and do things. And so that's a big thing, is being able to provide them with that. Um, for a digital environment, it's good to have, organization. We need to have, online interaction and make sure that's going well. Student engagement, different types of tools, and then accessibility. I have not done impact demonstrations yet. I have not made it that far in my profession. So for growth, so as an educator, you understand that technology is becoming a huge part of students' lives, and that's where the growth comes into play, because students use iPads or Chromebooks a lot, so you really have to incorporate that into your lesson somehow and make it fun. Students don't like boring, and personally, I don't feel they want to learn anything unless they're engaged and it's interesting for them. I like to use the PhET system during, science um, instruction, and the students really enjoy being able to do that. So, as technology leader, um, let's see. I want to cultivate an educational landscape where digital equity is embedded in the fabric of learning. I'm dedicated to creating systems that not only provide access but empower students to become critical thinkers, innovative problem solvers, and responsible digital citizens. Students are very smart on technology items, and they can do a lot of things more than what I can do. So, giving them things that they can work on the iPad or Chromebook, they run with them. Um, here I'm going to continue to grow in my experience with technology. In my next school year, I'll actually be teaching sixth grade science, so that will give me a more experience in that aspect. Some resources I have found were Kahoot, which we use that in school a lot, and the kids love it. And Animoto, EduClipper, and then the curriculum and Padlet. I've not used those, but those are things that I had researched and put on here because I really wanted to be able to use those. Um, I got my philosophy statement, my digital lesson plans, and then different collaboration philosophy, a showcase, professional learning community guidelines, tool masteries, understanding data driven teaching, data analysis, assessment design, professional impact. As you go through these, or I go through them, I can click and look at my documents. So for professional impact, I said through my coursework and field experiences, I've developed an understanding of how data can be used to enhance instruction, personalized learning, and support student growth. And like I said previously, watching my mentor and colleagues on data has really helped. So I don't have sample intervention yet, and I've not used a growth tracking method yet. So that'll be in my future. And then I have not communicated data with any stakeholders. But I do understand the importance of, complying with FERPA and school policies, of course. And then here I have my digital citizen solution and more growth, more lesson plans, my digital citizen beliefs. I think I have my teaching philosophy stands out because, it stands out for me because I feel it's important for all students to be treated with same respects because all students have great potential no matter who they are. And so I always want students to feel confident in and out of school. I want them to feel safe. So a little thing about me is I have been in the Bryant School District for almost 10 years now as a paraprofessional, and I am about to be a middle school science teacher. So exciting. I've worked with different groups of students, a diverse group of students, and students of all needs. So I feel confident at being a great asset for students and coworkers. And then I am willing to learn from coworkers to grow as an educator. Thank you.